and welcome to my Alpine gallery. Okay, so this is my tank, as you can see, sword and board. She's going to give us a guided tour of this house. I really love this house because I did something quite special in here, as you will see as we go inside. So the Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery is in Skyrim. So anybody who is familiar with the game or has played the original Skyrim game will probably know the area that this is in. This is obviously an Elder Scrolls Online version of that, but this house is beautiful. And again, reminder to anybody who's never played the game: when you get it, it's a completely empty house and courtyard, so you don't get very few trees. There's no planting. There are no objects or anything in it, so you literally just get the four walls, the roof of the house, etc., and you have to sort of decorate it yourself. So all the plants and stuff that you see here are everything that I planted. Now I wanted to do something different with this house because this technically isn't really a house. This is more of like a commercial venue, if you like, because I decided to turn it into a wedding venue, which you will see in a minute. So I've got this beautiful area out here. My merchant over here, she's sort of there. Bless her, she hasn't got very much to sell. She's only got one painting there for sale, but God knows how much that costs. So yeah, this, like I said, I wanted to turn this into a wedding venue. And before I take you down the beautiful enchanted walkway down there, I think I'll give you a guided tour of the actual building itself first. So I've got a lot of statues and stuff scattered around, because wherever I can put statues, I really will put them out because I love them. I think there's some beautiful statues in this game. So it's a nice sort of old looking log cabin, as you can see from the outside, and I decided that inside I would make a very special banqueting hall. There's a heck of a lot to see in this house, so you just have to sort of bear with me. So this is sort of the main hall of the building, as you can see. So I made a banqueting feasting area here. I wanted to make it look a little bit medieval, so I wanted to put, like the old flame pits and stuff that you would have had in a medieval banqueting hall. I sort of made my own kind of version of that. And there is some very lovely looking food here. We've got lots of fish, vegetables, the soups, lots of different meats, this cheese, which is extremely special cheese. It's very hard to get hold of. If you know that cheese, if you're a player of the game, you'll know how difficult that cheese is to get. And then there's things like, a whole rack of ribs and all sorts of stuff. So some of this food is actually quite difficult and expensive to find. And I also, each year for the anniversary of the birthday of the game, the devs make us a cake. And these are all the cakes that we have been given over the years by the devs, and some of these are really special. So I put all of the cakes out that we have been given over the last couple of years, and they're kind of here. So it's almost like if you were to get married here, you could basically have a choice of celebration cake, because there's lots of different ones. And we're due to get another one soon as well, because we're coming up to the birthday event soon in a couple of months, which I can't wait for. So now here you can see that this is, I wanted to make sort of like a safe area where you could put, expensive belongings and stuff. So as you can see, all my gold and stuff is stashed in there behind lock and key, so whoever visits can't actually get in there to steal anything. And then over on this side, it made sense to sort of make a kitchen area. So there's a place here for the staff to come and sort of sit and eat, and there's sweet rolls. Anybody who's played Skyrim or Elder Scrolls Online knows about the sweet rolls. Everybody loves a sweet roll. So yeah, this is that sort of area. So I've got like some scales over here for cooking. I've got my wine barrels, beer barrels. There's my banker. He's kind of acting as my barman here. So yeah, you can come up and ask him for a drink, or you can speak to Caldora here because she's serving drinks as well. So you can have a conversation with her and she'll get you a drink. And then over here we've got the kitchen, and again, this took me a while to make. So I've got, you can see lots of different kitchen utensils and things like that here, and lots of ingredients for making the food. I've got there a rack there for curing meats. There's lots of taxiderming as well, so I've got lots of birds and stuff that have been in game, that have been caught, ready for cooking, and fish, etc. So yeah, there's a preparation area here basically for all the different food and stuff that is being made. And so the idea is, because you can actually get married in game, and you can bring a load of players over and literally have a wedding celebration if you wanted to, and so all the players can literally just sit around this table and basically have a party. So you've got the food taken care of, but you also need some sort of entertainment, and so I built a stage. Now this took forever to do, and it's quite special. So you've got obviously you've got the curtains to surround the edge of the stage, and there's musical instruments on there at the moment which you can actually play. So if you have some other players, you can actually get the players up there to sort of start a band going and sort of perform up there. As you can see, it's got a backdrop, and that is actually a rolling backdrop. So you can see if we stand here long enough and you look, you're going to see that the pictures kind of change over time, so you can actually set it to whatever you wanted to. If you're having like a performance or something, you could change the backdrop. The lighting is something I'm particularly proud of. As you can see, there are some lights sort of coming through the stage there, and it kind of looks really cool from a distance. And I'm not going to give away how I did that. Lots of people have been asking me how I did that with those lights. You just have to use your imagination. It took me a while to figure it out, but I think it looks really cool, so I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, that's my stage. So you could basically eat and see a performance of something to celebrate your wedding, which I thought was kind of cool. And then over here, we've got my historian, so she can tell you a lot about some of the artifacts that are scattered around this house, because there are quite a few of them, quite a few lore objects, etc. And then upstairs, there isn't really sort of a hotel as such, but there is. I thought that we needed to have a room for the bride and groom. So this is kind of like the wedding suite that I made up here. So we've got a really nice fancy bed. There's a steaming hot bath over here that's all ready to get into. I know it looks a bit grimy, but that actually isn't grimy. It's just marble, so it's kind of the effect. And then you've got some wine and stuff up here. So this is kind of supposed to be like for the bride and groom after the wedding to come back here and relax. And then there isn't really very much up here. I just put some trophies as ornaments basically up here. Again, not all the trophies and stuff that I have in game, because there is a restriction on the number that you can place. So there's a few of them. Okay, so let's go back downstairs. And we'll go back out. And I'll take you down the side and show you what's outside. So that's the internal, if you like, indoor venue. And then I wanted to make this pathway, and I think this pathway is beautiful. I love some of the flowers in this game, especially some of the lighting ones. As you can see, some of them are really, really pretty. So I wanted to make kind of like a nice little enchanted walkway so that you can have some really nice pictures taken. And over here, we also have an outdoor entertaining area. So you can have your choice of indoor or outdoor. Some beautiful music here. I love this music. This music box is so lovely and relaxing. I love it. So yeah, you've got another area out here, and I made some like floral displays and stuff for the tables as well. It's all sort of decorated, like I say, for a wedding. And you've got a place there for the bride and groom to sit, to have their meal, and then all of their guests can kind of sit here. And you can relax and enjoy. And again, another wedding cake just there. And of course you need somewhere for the ceremony itself, so I built this. So you've got like a little place for the bride and groom to come and stand here for the hand fasting ceremony, so you can actually get married. And again, you can have other players and other guests that kind of to sort of witness the ceremony, if you like, and then you can go off and celebrate afterwards. It also comes with this really beautiful waterfall. I'm a sucker for waterfalls in this game, so any house that has a waterfall in it, it automatically gets a 10 out of 10 for me, because I just love waterfalls, both in life and in game, so it's really pretty. Also love that plant in the distance by the waterfall. You can see it's moving. I just think that's really cool. Fishing boats, because of course I have got the master fishing achievement, and anybody who's got that achievement will know how difficult it is to get it and how time consuming it is. And the reward is you get that boat. So if I have any body of water in any house that I own, I put a boat in it just because I can, okay? So there is a boat there. No, it doesn't make any sense because you can't go anywhere in it, but that's why it's there. I also love these flowers, they're really pretty. I've got a fishing area over here so that you can catch fish for the meals and the feasting. So you've got some there already cooking in the pot. Fishing rods and stuff. Then over on this side again, I wanted to have some sort of like photo opportunities. So I built this bridge. And I wanted to make it look a little bit ornate. At night, this looks so pretty when it's dark, because there is time in the game, so it does rotate through the hours of the day. So at night time, if you come here, it's so pretty with all the lights and stuff on it. And I made another little statue over here. So again, another photo opportunity to have pictures taken there. And again, all these glow in the night, so it looks really pretty in the evening. And another sort of lighting area here so you can have some more pictures and stuff taken on this side. So this basically, like I say, is designed as a wedding venue. It's pretty cool. I really like it. I didn't really want to make another house. I wanted to do something different with this particular building. It kind of made more sense to do it as a wedding venue. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's really cool, and I hope that you enjoyed my guided tour of my Alpine gallery.